Howdy, I'm Trenton Cowles, recurve archer from Texas A&M, here with,
Hi, I'm Clay Weaver. I'm also a recurve archer from University of the Cumberlands.
and our first match is fixed pin mixed team matches.
We got Wabash Valley here against University of the Cumberlands.
So how do mixed team matches work?
So mixed team, depends on the team. Some teams pick their teams ahead of time. I know personally for our team, it's the highest two qualifiers from the men's and women's division. Whoever shoots the highest qualifying score, they get to shoot together in the mixed team matches.
So mixed team is one male, one female archer from the specified bow class.
Yep.
Here for fixed pin, they're shooting 50 meters. What size target are they shooting?
They are shooting an 80 centimeter face, just out to the 5 ring. It's a little different from the recurve faces, which are 122 centimeters, and they go out to the 1 ring.
How many arrows is each of the archers going to shoot?
So they're going to shoot 2 apiece. You'll see some of them will alternate men, woman. Some of them will shoot 2 in a row. It's a personal preference for each team.
I think because it's finals, I think they're going to alternate 1, 2. They're each going to shoot 1 arrow, and then the other team's going to shoot 1 arrow.
Yep. I think they're doing 2 and then 2, actually.
Yeah.
Not sure, though.
So Cumberland's up first.
Kobe Hudson, he's a sophomore.
He's on target number 2. First arrow,
Left 9.
left 9. The Cumberlands were in the gold medal match last year at Collegiate Nationals.
Yep, they fell to Union College last year in the gold, but looking to get redemption here.
Back at it again, having a strong performance. Left. The wind must be not pushing as hard as it looks out here. Those flags, they're moving.
They're moving.
Now it's the other team's turn to shoot.
Wabash Valley, that's Clay Dempsey for them.
Strong shot.
Good start.
It says 18. It should be just 9 points for them.
Yep. Should be 15 to 9 right now.
How much time do these archers get to shoot their 4 arrows?
So they have 80 seconds to shoot all 4 arrows, and as you see how they're switching, the time actually stops for the team, and then it'll restart when they come back up to shoot their next 2 arrows.
That's only about 20 seconds per arrow.
Yep. Got to get it done quick.
See them rotating off the line. There's that 1 meter line. That's what the archers have to stay behind. If there's 2 archers in front of that, the judge will actually award you a yellow card, and both archers will have to get behind it and start, and that really hurts with the time.
Can really get you crunched down on an already tight clock. Looks like we'll start off with a 33 there.
33 points.
Comes Clay Dempsey again.
So fixed pin, what defines a fixed pin category?
So fixed pin setup, as you can see, they have short bars coming off the front. Those bars can't be longer than 12 inches off the front of the bow. And unlike the compound class where you can move your sight and adjust, once these guys start scoring, they cannot touch that sight.
Is it not touch the side, or they can't touch any equipment at all?
They can't touch any equipment at all. They gotta, once your setup's going, you gotta rock with it.
Okay, that makes things tricky if you're not dialed in from that very first arrow.
Especially for windy conditions like this.
Gotcha. So you reckon they're going to be aiming off quite a bit, trying to figure out what they're going to do.
Yep. So unofficially, it looks like a 4-point lead. I think that's switched.
Yeah,
should be Wabash.
They have 1 arrow that's switched.
Yeah.
So how do matches work for? So is it a cumulative score? Is it set system like we see in some of the recurve matches? How are mixed team fixed pin matches?
So they're going to go 4 ends of score, and it's going to be cumulative score at the end. So they're going to take all 4 of those ends, add them up, and whoever's on the highest at the end, take it.
And that's for the gold medal here at Collegiate Nationals.
It's been a long weekend to get here.
Currently, first place gets how many points for the total towards winning as a college?
Yeah, so collegiate archery is a little different than any other archery. You actually get team points here. So not only are they shooting for themselves, but if you win a gold medal for your team, you're going to get 10 points towards your cumulative team, and if you get silver, you'll get 8 points. So.
And it just goes down the line.
Yep, 10, 8,
third,
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
all the way down to 8th place.
Yep. So these guys, they're shooting for themselves, but they're also shooting to represent their teams.
What do you think the atmosphere here at Collegiate National is versus some other of these USET events and world events? Like, how would you compare the two?
I think at Collegiate you see a lot more team atmosphere. As you can see behind these archers, their teams are behind them. It's going to get loud. It's going to get rowdy. Everybody's into it. I mean, there's no other form of archery like collegiate archery.
I would say it's one of the most exciting events I've ever shot. Just there's the excitement. Everyone's cheering. Everyone's yelling.
Yep.
And then scores, they're always really high.
Yeah, it's one of the most competitive tournaments I'd say archery has to show.
Judges are waiting down there for something. Current score is 35-33.
Wabash. Yep.
Who are the archers on the Cumberlands?
So we got Kobe Hudson. He's a sophomore at University of the Cumberlands. And then we have Madison Cox. She's a junior. And she's actually been to a couple of world shoots for...
I've competed with her in Junior Pan American Games and then at World Youth Championships down in Poland.
And Madison actually qualified for the World University Games in China that was then postponed to next year. So
lots of top-tier archers here at Collegiate Nationals.
Lots of talent on this field. And then for Wabash, I know Clay Dempsey. He's pretty competitive in the ASA circuit.
Well, he's here in the gold medal match.
Yep. Showing he can do it on the field, too.
Currently, there looks to be some sort of delay.
Looks like they're trying to confirm scores, I believe. We might have been waiting for arrows.
Oh. They do have runners here.
Yep.
Each archer shoots their 2 arrows, and then they'll bring them back.
No, maybe not.
So with the starting of mixed teams, why do some teams choose to have the guy shoot first and the girl shoot second, or because both these teams are shooting that order? Why not the girl first and then the guy second?
Usually, what you want for any team rounds, mixed or regular team rounds, you're going to want your anchor, who's your last shooter, to be somebody who can get a shot off quick and somebody who can shoot good under pressure. And that's because, like we said in team rounds, the time is very limited. You want somebody that's going to be able to squeeze off a good shot in a limited amount of time.
Gotcha. So going into end number 2, the trailing team will start first.
Yep,
so that is the Cumberlands. They're going to need to put some strong arrows into the target to put some pressure on Wabash Valley College.
2-point deficit here.
That can be made up in 1 arrow.
Oh, easily.
Especially in these windy conditions.
Left 8 there a little bit.
It's interesting because the wind looks to blowing left to right and they keep shooting left.
Might be holding off a little too much.
Maybe their wind's not blowing as much as it looks like it is. Oh, wait.
So Wabash will step up for their shoots.
Hear the wind in the background.
Not perfect conditions here. Definitely makes it tough. As you can see, there's a little bit of a right 7.
Well, earlier in the day, both these teams have been shooting fantastic. What have the Cumberlands been shooting in the 1/8 round?
Yeah, so let's see. Cumberland's coming into this shot a 141, a 148, and a 139 in their 3 previous matches.
What's the max possible score in one of these matches?
Well, it would be 160. Yeah,
160 is a perfect score. And
so Cumberland's best one was a 148. Only dropped 12 points in that match.
So we have some high scores out here.
Yeah, top tier shooters. Wabash also shot great. 142, 140, 140. Very consistent. Madison, last shot for Cumberland's here.
It's a little bit out left.
Wabash has 30 seconds left for these last 2 arrows. Ooh, good 10 there from Clay. Just need another decent shot here, and they'll should take an even further lead, I believe.
So currently, max score after this arrow is going to be 80 points for each of these mixed teams. Let's see how these teams fare out.
Yep. You can see the judges and the advocates coming in down there. Unofficially, I'm not sure if that's right or not, but scoreboard showing an 11-point lead for Wabash after that end.
Yeah, we'll see once they do the flip chart.
Once they
what
finalize
the
everything.
confirmed scores are.
Wind's picking up even more. Should make a lot of these matches really interesting.
Target 1, 10, 9, 7. Target 2, 8.
Was that 147 that the Cumberlands shot earlier? Was that against A&M?
I think it was, yeah, the 148, but yes, I think they ended up beating
right.
Texas A&M by 1 point
That
in
was
the 1/8 round.
that was a match.
That was a very interesting match. Cumberlands was actually down 2 points, I believe, going into the last end, and ended up winning it by a point. They actually did that in 2 matches. In their quarterfinals match, or their semifinals match, they were also down by a point going into the last end, and ended up winning that one by a point as well.
So point swings can happen every time.
Yep.
Looks like they're down by 6
6.
points in this match, 70-64. But
Still have 2 ends left.
2 ends left, and
Anything
they're
can happen.
relentless.
Yep. Looks like Kobe still leading off here for Cumberlands.
They need some strong shots to put the pressure on Wabash Valley College here.
Well, fun thing about Kobe, you can see he holds a cat toy in his hand.
Wow.
For his front bow hand. He does that to
Help relax.
help relax his bow hand in the front. It's been working for him great these past couple weeks. As you can see,
Just
obviously,
outright 8.
Yep.
Wind's picking up.
He qualified well, shot
And
well
he's
in
been
team rounds.
And he's making it. He's
Yep.
here in the gold medal match.
Mm-hmm.
Madison has 4 fingers on
Yep.
the front of her riser.
Good shot there, 9.
Shooting good, 9.
Definitely take that in the wind. As you can see, those flags are whipping pretty hard out here. Clay Dempsey stepping back up. Looks like he's shooting a thumb button. Can definitely help in the wind sometimes.
Just to punch it off, 9.
Good 9.
Yep, solid shot.
He's running a lot of weight on that bow.
Yeah, that's why he has those big plates, because you have to keep it condensed in that
Yeah, like
short.
we said, for bow hunter, you can't have it over 12 inches. So instead of having a lot of weight stacked out, he's just got those massive weights on there.
So what about for a, ooh,
Good-
that was a
good
great
X.
shot,
Wow.
X. So on that back bar, how much weight can you put on that back bar? Is there a length limit? Is there?
I believe there used to be a length limit. I think now, as long as it does not touch your body in any way, you can stack the back bar as much as you want.
Gotcha.
Low
Just
eight
bow arm
there.
a little bit.
Shot one off a little quick, it looked like.
So currently an 8-point difference between the two teams after
Mhm.
2 arrows.
Madison stepping up here for the last
You
shot.
can see her bow
Yeah,
just being
she's getting
pushed
by that
around
wind.
and aiming off.
Definitely makes it tough. Sounds like a good one. Solid X.
You can
Wow.
hear the cheer roar.
Yeah.
Teams in the background supporting their archers.
Yep. Nobody's going to go down easy in these matches. It'll always be a fight. Clay Dempsey stepping back up. You can see even he's getting blown all around with that weight up front. Still a solid 9.
You see him shaking his head there, not happy, but hey, if you make a strong shot, trust your process in these wins.
That's all you can ask for. Another solid 9. Brought it down to 3 seconds, but
Pushing the time a little bit.
still solid shots.
Hey, sometimes you got to use the whole clock.
Oh, yeah.
Judge down there to confirm scores.
Yep.
Currently looks like it's going to be a 107 to 99.
Mm-hmm.
8-point difference going into the last end.
Both teams shooting pretty good on that end, but Wabash really good with a 37. It's pretty impressive for the conditions that they're shooting in.
I just realized they're showing 3 arrows.
Yeah, I see
They
that. I
shoot
got 'em
4
there.
arrows.
9, 9, 9. Target 2. F 9, 8, 8. Target 1, 37, 107. Target 2, 35, 99.
Yep, sounds like 107.99 is going to be confirmed.
So it'll be the same going into the last end. Cumberlands will shoot first. Wabash Valley College will shoot second.
Wabash just needs to continue what they've been doing these first couple. Got an 8-point lead, solid. 8-point lead going into the last end. Looks like the Cumberlands will keep the same order. Kobe going first.
Let's see him getting close to that
Yep.
line just to save as much time as
Yep.
possible getting to that line.
See that cat toe again? Keep that
That's-
hand nice and relaxed. Good shot there.
X
Solid
right
X.
there. That's exactly what they need to put the pressure on Wabash Valley.
See what Madison can do here. Looks like the wind's calmed down a little bit more this end. Holding good. Solid 9.
Solid shot.
Looks like he's having trouble with that release there. There you go.
Got it ready.
There again, you can see all that weight on his back bar.
Hey,
Yeah,
there's some
buddy.
points being made up right there. Let's see the wind starting to pick up again.
Pushed around a little bit. Solid X,
And
though.
there you go.
Kobe back up again.
So there's a 7-point difference. 2 arrows left.
2 arrows left. It's possible. Anything's possible in archery, but it'd be a long shot. Just gotta focus on making good shots, sand it off. Good 9 there.
Good 9 right there. Keep it in the middle.
Mm-hmm. Last shot here for Cumberlands, the match. Solid 10. Great way to
That's
end
a
it
gr-
off.
Perfect way to end it off. $19 points in those last 2 arrows.
Great last end.
He's being definitely blown around.
Still a solid shot.
13 seconds
Yep.
on the clock.
Like we said before, you want that your anchor position to be able to squeeze off a quick shot. Still execute it well and shoot a 9. So looks like Wabash will probably take that match.
And the first mixed team fixed pin gold medal match will go to Wabash.
Yep.
Cumberlands will walk away with the silver medal, 8 points towards their team.
Wabash will get 10.
9, 8.
An Eddie medal finish at this tournament is still impressive. I mean, there's so much competition here.
10, 10, 9.
Judges are confirming the scores right now. Unofficially, we have 143 to 137.
Yep. It'll be a 6-point win.
Cumberlands did make some points back.
Solid shooting though. Wabash, that's the highest score they've shot all day.
They brought it out for the gold medal match.
Even, especially in these conditions, that's great shooting.
Let's see the flags. I've shot on this field numerous times, and I have never seen it as windy as it is this past week.
Yep, I'd say that today's definitely the windiest day of the weekend, too. So, yep, officially Wabash Valley takes the gold, Cumberlands with the silver. Great shooting from Wabash in that match.
That was exciting to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Just to see the archers deal with the wind.
Didn't really let it get to them at all. Like we said, shot their highest match of the day. In the toughest conditions, a lot of pressure on. Didn't let it get
Absolutely
to 'em, yeah.
outstanding.